A viral video with Joe Biden calling veterans stupid B words, the word that means you don't have a father, is going viral and trending on Twitter. There's a moment in every politician's campaign that loses a presidential run where this is the end. Like, this is the end of their campaign. This may be the end for Joe Biden, but knowing the news and the media, they're not going to tell you. So, in this clip that is going viral from, I believe, 2016 it was, or I'm not sure the exact year, but Joe Biden is seen on camera. Not only is it like a please clap Jeb Bush moment.
This president needs to be a lot quieter, but send a signal that we're prepared to act in the national security interests of this country, to get back in the business of creating a more peaceful world. Please clap.
Jeb is a waste. Jeb is a mess. Jeb is a big fat mistake.
So, we're going to take a look at this footage. I mean, just listen to it. It sounds and it looks bad.
1, I married Jill. And 2, I appointed Johnson to the academy. I just want you to know that. Just clap for that, you stupid bastards. 1, I married...
Now, there's people already saying that this doesn't have context. You don't know what it was all about. Well, we do have context, actually, and we're going to talk about it. But before we do, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell button for notifications for more content. I talk about a lot of things that the media won't, and do you remember that Atlantic story about how Trump allegedly called veterans suckers and losers? Something he would never say. But also a story that later turned out to be ripped off from The Godfather movie, Part 2. No lie, there is a quote in the movie where one of the gangsters or whatever calls, he says people who go to war are suckers and losers, and it's literally what was claimed in the story. Now here's the kicker. The author of that story is a fan of The Godfather, and he even wrote articles about The Godfather. He lied. He broke down on Facebook, he basically admitted it, and the media quickly swept it under the rug. Total hit piece. And yet, here we have Joe Biden calling our servicemen stupid B-words. I mean, it's so disrespectful, and this could be the moment, the infamous moment that ends Joe Biden's campaign. Now, we're going to talk about this. I'm going to see the response, as well as we're going to look at the full context of this footage. And before we do that, I just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor.
Howdy, partner. The Brave browser protects your privacy and gets you back in the saddle, making it safe to surf the web again, ad-free. Even Vladimir Putin probably uses it. If you do choose to see ads, you get paid for your attention in cryptocurrency. If you're still using YouTube on Google Chrome, then my pet horse is laughing at you. Don't let the stallions of Silicon Valley spy on you and mount you like a prize pony. Download Brave by clicking on the link down below.
Now, the first thing I think we should do is look at the full context, and you're going to see that it is not very good. Now, this is going viral. This is going on everywhere, and, man, let's watch.
Understanding what you may hear about me, I have incredibly good judgment. 1, I married Jill. And 2, I appointed Johnson to the academy. I just want you to know that. Just clap for that, you stupid bastards.
They're really showing themselves to do really well. Come on, man.
So, there's the full context. I think you can decide for yourself whether or not this was a deeply offensive, insulting, and purposeful message. In my opinion, it was. He doesn't say it like, come on, guys. Come on, fat. Please clap. He's like, you stupid B-word. You stupid knuckleheads. You absolute vermin. How dare you not clap for Joe Biden? Yeah, I think he meant it like that. Of course, there's some subjectivity. Maybe he was joking around with them. But I like how they clap before he gives the insult. Now, this is a thing that severely damages the campaign. In fact, Biden's campaign might be over if the media talks about it, and will they? That's the question. Now, we're going to look here on the Daily Wire, and I believe there is a response to this statement. Oh, wow, so it doesn't end there. So, other than the quotes, I have incredibly good judgment. Before he goes on to say, clap for that, you stupid B-word, he says later, It goes on, moments later, Biden appeared to say that soldiers were a dull bunch and they must be slow. Wow. So there is a cliche. And this is why I say that Biden probably meant what he said. There is a cliche that if you join the army or the military, you're not intelligent. And it's obviously not true. It's true that there's some people that join just to collect a paycheck. Yeah, that does happen. And I come from a military family background. I have family who are in the military. Not myself, just want to make that clear. There are some people that join the army, the military, the Air Force for the wrong reasons. Yeah, it's true. But there's also a lot of brilliant people. Okay, you can't, to be a commander, to be a leader, you got to have some sort of intelligence, okay? And maybe it's just social. Maybe it's intelligence. You have strategy, you have, planning things and organizing. It's complicated. It's not easy. If you think the military and the army is unintelligent, then you've never tried to work for the government. But obviously, this is horrible. And, on Twitter, people are talking about this because it is going viral. I don't know if there's a hashtag. I was trying to find one. Robbie Starbuck says, wow, Democrat presidential candidate Joe Biden called our troops stupid B-words in 2016. How did this video stay hidden for so long? There's only one stupid B-word in this clip, and it's definitely not any of our troops. Now, okay, I don't know if insulting Joe Biden is the correct answer to this, but I will say I don't see how you could vote for him after this, and I definitely could not see how a military or army serviceman could still vote for Joe Biden after seeing this clip. I don't know how they let this get out, but this is the sort of thing you think you would put under wraps. Now, it was Obama who famously said that, he said, quote, never underestimate the ability of Joe Biden to F things up. That is harsh criticism. Obama himself never really endorsed Biden, maybe begrudgingly, I'm not really sure, but yeah. When the president says that you're a screw-up and you screw things up, that's got to say something. The left, now there's this saying about the left. The left always projects. And I think Robbie Starbuck points it out in his next comment. He says, remember when Democrats spent a week pretending @real Donald Trump had described our troops negatively? And it turned out to be BS with no sources. This is why they did that. They knew this video had come out, so they had to project what Joe was guilty of onto Trump. And of that, I agree. He insults the soldiers. And even if he was trying to make a joke, it's not funny. That's the problem. When Trump makes a joke, he usually gets a laugh. I mean, unless it's like a NPC crowd, orange man bad, and whatnot. But usually, he's funny. He's a funny guy. This is not funny. It's also not something that you should joke about. Coming from a army military background, it's you're not even allowed to curse on base. I'm not even joking. You're literally not allowed to use curse words on certain bases. I don't know if that's true everywhere. It might be the policy of the presiding officers or chain of command, but in some places, you're not allowed to curse. So regardless of your reasoning, regardless of what you think, this is bad. It really is. Someone here posted this clip of how Donald Trump treats the military. And this is CNN. So you cannot claim that, oh, you're just a Fox News fanboy and they're biased. I don't believe anything that Fox News says, even when they have sources and are far more balanced.
It has returned to the U.S. This from just moments ago. You've got to come and watch this. This was actually a light moment. We just wanted to play it for you. Provide a little relief as we are covering all this serious news. You see a Marine alongside Marine One lost his cap. The president goes to help put it back in. It falls off again as he pats him on the side. He goes and he grabs it again. It's so windy, obviously, from the helicopter. He's trying to right the ship here and help out the Marine who's standing alongside. Apparently cannot move from his current position.
So, why doesn't the media ever talk about moments like that? He didn't have to pick up that guy's hat. He didn't have to put it back on. He didn't have to do anything. He's the president of the United States. But he did. Do you think that Joe Biden would do the same? What really disgusts me about Joe Biden is anytime you challenge him, anytime a veteran challenges him, he gets very combative. He's done this before on camera. Veterans who have complained about Joe Biden and his policies, and you know what Joe Biden does? He gets angry and he insults them. That's what he does. It's on camera. I've seen it. You're going to tell me my eyes are lying? Has Trump ever done that? No. I mean, Trump will talk about specific people sometimes, but he does not have a history of disrespecting the military or veterans. In fact, he's probably done far more for veterans than someone like Obama. Look at this still frame, and this is the reaction of military servicemen to Joe Biden's comments. In my opinion, the face is kind of like, what did he just say? This is the official response. The Biden campaign confirmed to the Daily Beast that the video is real. You think that it's real? But claimed that Biden made the comments jokingly. Like I said before, even if it was a joke, it's not funny. You know, I think it goes without saying that this could be the moment that ended the Biden campaign. But that's merely the obvious. Well, that's all for now, folks. Let me know what you think about this story by commenting down below in the comment section. As always, if you want to support this channel and this content, you can join me on Patreon or Subscribestar. Anyhow, thanks for watching. This has been Mr. Obvious, and I'll see you all next time. Please clap.